This is Odin's Wolf Survival, and I'm in the subterranean caverns of Wolfhaven. As you can see, the studio's getting worked on and built and finished up, so don't mind the mess. It's going to be changing as this goes on. I've been asked about how the Victorinox Venture Pro drill works. And it is a flat spade bit with a screw drive that pulls the bit down through, and you actually use the back of the knife to turn it. So you start it, and this would be good for a lot of bushcrafting projects, things like that. If you're setting up a shelter, you could drill a hole fairly quick to make things a lot more stable. This is a 1/4 inch hex drive on the back of this. So it'll use other tools. Anything that has a hex drive you can use. And they make bit sets, so if you want different size holes, you could use it. And the nice thing is, the Venture also, with that, I think it has a hex size hole in the back. So it would also work. Okay, if I was turning this, I would tend to want to keep at least a finger up here, so this sheath doesn't pop off like that, because I think it would bite. But you can see it's cutting pretty good. And I'm not really working all that hard to drive it down through there. I've seen Swedish torches set up with this, several different things. What I'm going to do is take this piece of pine and use it. It's cracked on the bottom, and I'll seal it with something else, but I want to make a bowl out of it just for grins. So I'm going to use a hatchet, axe, the bucklight axe or their fro, and trim this down, get it flat. It has a big crack across the bottom, but that'll be sealed, so I'm not too worried about that. And use this spade bit and drill out the holes to help clean the hollow out faster. Just drill holes side by side. But you can see cuts a hole pretty fast, and I wasn't working all that hard. And it'll cut that deep if you want to spend the time to do it. So as deep as your bit is, like I said, you can use other tools. This might be a lot of fun. You can set screws with it. These screws are supposed to be self-tapping, but they're kind of a pain in the butt. But if you get them started, Phillips screw, Phillips drive sockets, anything along that line that you can, depending on which way you want the edge in there, is whichever way you feel comfortable. If you have the spine out and it slips, you're probably not as likely to get cut. But you can set that screw. This is one of those weird little hex drive screws that are a real pain in the They're great for power. But they don't hold the bit well, so hence that's why I'm trying to guide it. And if you need to, you can almost use it like a ratchet. Slide it up. Back down. And you can seat your screw. This has the 90-degree spine, so you can actually smooth out the inside of your bowl once you got it drilled and carved out. Use that socket for whatever, but as you can see, it is working. It'll put it in, drills a hole rather nice. It's not a job, the tools. The main function of this is a knife. Everything else is secondary. But it does work. There's that. Again, if you want your hole deeper, in this soft pine, you might have to push down a little bit to keep that screw tip engaged. There's the hole. There's the hole, the bit, the screw. Any of them will work. If you've got the sockets, you could take off nuts, things along that line. It's not going to have as much pull as a longer ratchet or anything along that line, but it will work. And that's the Victorinox Venture Pro spade bit. I'm going to get a few extra bits to add to the collection. On Amazon you can find extra spade bits that go from I think a 1/4 inch with the screw drive. I think it's 1/4 inch up to almost 1.5 inches, 1 3/8. So I'm probably going to add that to the collection because I use stuff like that anyway. So there it is. This is Odin's Wolf Survival. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share if you would. Helps me out with the YouTube analytics. And have a glorious day.